Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to week 39 of this epic weight loss journey. I just really wanted to just touch base with everybody this week, and this was just a toy for my daughter. It's actually just like a sippy cup. But yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about how carnivore has just been the biggest blessing for me in my life. I mean, I haven't found any type of diet or weight loss strategy or anything else besides fasting that actually seems to work. Um, I can eat pretty much whatever I want when I want, as long as I, keep it to meats and fats and only limit myself to, 10% of whatever just because I love my life. And so far, getting back on the carnivore train has been quite easy in the last week or so. And we've been struggling a little bit financially here, but we got a paycheck that came in today, and we got some groceries in the house. The wife did go out and buy some more meats and supplies and stuff like that, and just random groceries and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's been a big help, and that also helps my stress levels because I've been incredibly stressed about money issues, stuff like that, trying to maintain a carnivore lifestyle on a budget because I was seriously strictly on a budget. So the one thing I did do is I went out to Walmart and I bought the cheapest burger patties that I could find. I got some sardines. I haven't really touched the sardines that much, but I have been eating the burger patties pretty much every single day ever since I went to Walmart that week, and it's been pretty easy. I enjoy the types of meals that we can eat on carnivore. I love the fact that we can eat a lot of bacon. I always eat a lot of eggs anyways, so that's really helpful. And I found out that eggs have a huge, tremendous benefit, completely overall with the whole weight loss strategies that I've been using up to this point. Now, don't get me wrong, learning how to fast had a big impact on just getting my weight loss journey started in the first place. And it was incredibly important to learn how to do proper fasting. And proper fasting, along with carnivore, seems to work out pretty well. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there, they don't technically do fasting anymore now that they're on carnivore. They just eat a lot more meats and a lot more fats, and they do just fine. Now, for me, if I eat too much meats and too much fats, I just my weight just kind of stays the same. It just doesn't really drop. So I have to kind of mix it up a little bit. Sometimes doing like 24-hour fasting, OMAD type fasting, and then I'll once in a while I might do an intermittent type of fasting, maybe a day or so. But I don't get too carried away on the extended fast anymore, especially at this point, because everything just seems to be working as it should. Now, the one nice thing that I have found when getting back on the carnivore was the body odor goes away. I mean, if that's not good enough for most people to even just at least give it a try, it's worth trying. If there's so many benefits that I've found along this journey. I mean, just the body odor going away alone, that's just fantastic. My feet aren't swollen anymore. My legs aren't swollen anymore. My water retention has gone way down. I had severe edema in my legs when I first got started. Now that is completely gone. I mean, if once in a while I'll get swelling if I stand on my feet for too long, but that's just pretty normal for anybody that stands on their feet for too long. Now, I did happen to weigh myself before I went to work tonight. I just got in the door, so I got everything set up, and yeah, just literally got in the door from going out and hauling snow. And so it's about, let's see, what time is it here? It's about 3:50 a.m. in the morning. So everybody in the house is asleep right now. The wife and my son got up on top of the roof. They shoveled about 1.5 feet of wet, heavy snow off the top of the roof. Now, last week here in Alaska, the temperature dropped down to minus 25 in some places that really aren't that far away from here, just out there in Eagle River. It's about a 10 or 15-minute drive. But it got severely cold last week. And now the temperature today is up to about 38 degrees as I walked in the door. And I mean, it was so warm I didn't really have to warm up the car to get going. to get coming back home. So like I said, this is week 39 of this weight loss journey, and I did get a weigh-in. So let's get on into the weigh-in and see what we had there. So okay, like I said, I weighed myself right before I went to work. Let's see. Last week, I lost 6.4 pounds, and that was the week I restarted carnivore. So within the first week of actually getting back into carnivore, I lost 6.4 pounds. I'm pretty impressed with those numbers. I'm really happy with everything overall. I'm trying to get down below 300 pounds again. This will be the third time in this weight loss journey that I'll be trying to get down below 300 pounds again, and hopefully this time I can make it stick. We're just going to focus 100% on doing carnivore, at least up to 90-10 eating principles, which is 90% meats and fats and 10% I love my life. Let's see. So last week when I weighed in, I was 319.6 pounds. And this week when I weighed in, it was 316.2 pounds. That's a total weight loss this week of 3.4 pounds. That's pretty fantastic. I'm super stoked about that because the weight's coming off. It did go back up when I tried to quit smoking. And I have to say, unfortunately, yeah, I tried. I'm not smoking. I did return to using some vaping products, and that was just within the last couple of days. And the reason I did that was because my boss and a lot of my coworkers were pointing out the fact that I was just being a jerk. I was like really bad, and I can't have that. I also didn't have I couldn't keep my attention span long enough to focus on any of this or anything that had to do with work, finances, or anything work related. So I figured I'd just cut my losses. I was going to continue to quit smoking. That is completely, something I'm not willing to do anymore, smoke any more cigarettes. But I am going to, continue vaping as we can. And hello, you just want to be right in front of everybody. This is my cat Molly that's taking up the space here. So, all right. But anyways, yeah, we're just going to vape from now on. It's not a big deal as long as I can, communicate with people and function, do my daily job and stuff like that. It's the lesser of two evils in my opinion. But let's see. So when I started the weight loss journey, I was 435 pounds. So 435 pounds minus 316.2 pounds, that brings me down to 118.8 pounds lost in 39 weeks. And yeah, the weight's gone up, the weight's gone down. I guess from what I've been learning, it's just pretty typical for a weight loss journey to go up and down like that. I was just hoping for, like anybody else that's doing a weight loss journey, just to gradually just keep dropping off, week after week after week, especially after I started getting pretty good at losing weight religiously. So like every week I was losing quite a bit of weight. In the beginning, I was losing anywhere from the first week that I did a fast was like 30 pounds, and the second week I didn't lose anything, and then the third week I lost like 14 pounds doing a different type of fast, and then so on and so on after that. And it's slowly, like up to this point, like my weekly weights would get down to like, I might lose 2 to 3 pounds a week, but still that's 2 to 3 pounds every week. And then on occasion my weight would go up, especially when I put my body under a lot of stress, like quitting nicotine, for instance. I gained like a crazy amount of weight when I quit nicotine. Now, I always heard about a 10 or 20 pound weight gain, but I never really paid that much attention to it. A long time ago when I would try to quit smoking, I knew I gained about 10 pounds or so, maybe 12 pounds at times, but I had no idea that I could actually put on like 20 something pounds, and that's a lot of weight. And that really bothered me. That affected me a little bit mentally. A lot of my anxiety started coming back. My stress levels were going way through the roof. So I'm just trying to mitigate the issue here and just continue along with this weight loss journey, hopefully into the summer. And so far it's working out pretty good. So tonight at work, I got to drive a new truck. It's a truck that's not necessarily new, but it's new to me. And because there was a problem with my work truck, so we had to get that fixed. And I was using a different truck. Now this is a very different beast compared to what I'm used to driving this time of year. It's got 3 drive axles and big giant super singles, and typically trucks like this are used for running like heavy haul loads and stuff like that. But anyhow, the way it drove tonight, and since the temperatures are warming up, anytime I got on any type of loose snow, it kind of felt like my steer tires were nothing but skis. So it was a little bit different night. I didn't fit in the truck too well, mainly because the way the dashboard's set up, my knees were actually hitting the dashboard, so it was a little bit uncomfortable, and that's okay. But it was manageable. I made it through the night just fine. I was happy to park it tonight when I got done. Um, I did have to back it up in a weird type of way that I haven't done so far, but it did manage to back up pretty nicely for the basic setup that the truck has. So this week I've mainly been just, like I said, I've been eating mainly burger patties. I put some cheese on them. I have been using some sauce, and occasionally I will have some fruit. Now, that's not really that often, and so far it's been pretty easy to not indulge in fruits. Avocados, I really do enjoy eating avocados. No matter what, throughout this entire weight loss journey, I've eaten avocados and haven't had a problem. Now, my wife did go out and buy something new this week, which was interesting. I haven't seen her bring any type of pork in the house besides bacon. So now we have some pork chops that I can cook up, and I'm kind of hungry. Like I said, I just got out of work, so we're just gonna have to finish up with this video. Hopefully, get something to eat. And since they shoveled the snow off the roof, my door got all cattywampus. I can't shut my door right now without using the deadbolt. So I'm going to have to adjust the door again, and that's just one more thing on my list of things to do. All right, so the carnivore on a budget that I was doing this week, like I said, I bought a whole bunch of burger patties from Walmart and some sardines and some. I was trying to buy some eggs. I didn't get any eggs on that trip, but I think I spent about $122. Now, that was about 2 weeks ago, and I'm still eating those burgers. So $122 on burger patties has made it quite a long ways. Now, for the most part, it's been pretty much nothing but eggs, burger patties. On occasion, the wife would make, she made some salmon that she caught throughout the summer. Also some chicken. There was some rotisserie chicken that did come through the house. I had some of that. That was pretty good. And it's nice to have a little bit of variety, when you're doing this type of eating. And I heard a video. It's a really hateful vegan video, but it's just one guy. He's a real muscly dude, and I'm trying to figure out how he got so muscly and supposedly being a vegan. But he's really, really negative towards carnivores, and there's a lot of back and forth with this gentleman. But he was talking about how the carnivore diet was really unhealthy, and it was really boring, and also just like talking about how we're at the risk of having potential heart attacks. And that's so far been the furthest thing from the truth that I've been finding out from my own personal experience. Since I started doing carnivore, my blood pressure has gone completely back to normal. If not, it's better than normal. My blood sugar levels are perfect. Everything, even my LDL and my cholesterol really aren't that bad considering the amount of meats and fats that I eat. So I can't really complain. And that was with, blood work I did quite a ways into the carnivore journey itself. So as work goes on, I'm getting more hours and stuff like that. So that means the pay's, coming in. We're going to be getting some more money here, and hopefully I'll be able to get some more meat shopping done. And when the summer comes, all the summer work kicks off. Everything will get extremely busy. So I don't know how many, videos I'll be able to put up, or how rushed they're going to be, or anything like that. So I'm just going to play it by ear. Once in a while, I will be doing a live stream. I apologize for those live streams being so dramatically random at times, because I literally have just a couple of hours, with the family that clears out of the house at times. And then I'll just, I got to throw everything together. I got to come up with some quick notes, and then hopefully get it out as quick as possible and get it going. And that takes about a half an hour, 45 minutes just to get it set up sometimes. So it's not exactly the easiest thing, and that stresses me out a little bit. But hopefully, I do pretty good in those live streams, and enough to keep people entertained and you know wanting to have conversations and stuff like that about relatable topics here, especially around carnivore and stuff like that. Because so far, I haven't found anything that has actually worked this well, and it's just one of those things that I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep doing it. Um, the more strict I can be, I'm sure the more benefits that will actually be shown, and hopefully, yeah, everything is gonna go out well. And I apologize for this video being a little bit rough because, like I said, I just got out of work. I'm gonna have to try to struggle to throw this together here in pretty short time. So until next time. Almost forgot my cat wants to say hi. Say hi, Molly.